So, I decided to make a new review of Parasyte, episode 18. If you all were up to date, you should probably know what happened earlier today. I still have no idea what happened to it, so just to be safe, I'm making a new video of Parasyte review, just make a new review on episode 18, and so, anyways, this episode, I'm not going to really go much into depth like I did in my previous video, but I'm just going to be talking about the main basics and the main points of this episode, and just make it a very brief and quick review. So, this episode of Parasyte, episode 18, left us on a cliffhanger that kind of sucks. Like, I am not a big fan of that cliffhanger, and it's something it's the only thing I really hate when it comes to Parasyte. It's the cliffhangers when it comes to the series, because it makes us have to wait every single week for the new episode, which is really upsetting. It is. But, I mean, it's a good series. A very, very good series that continues to entertain you weekly. Just those cliffhangers, they definitely kill you slightly. They slowly kill you inside. So, the content of the episode can be separated into two different segments. You have the first segment with Reiko and her motherly instincts and her untimely demise because she was trying to defend her child. And then you have the other segment of this episode to where that convict dude, he gets introduced and he is pretty much revealing his, like, psychic powers where he can sense other forms of parasites and stuff like that, which in turn leads it to where at the end of the episode we get a cliffhanger to where this convict dude is suspecting Izumi of some form of either a parasite, another psychic, something like that, because he was giving Izumi the death stare. So we don't necessarily know what is going to happen unless you're a manga reader, of course, but I mean, the point of it is the cliffhanger is pretty bad because it makes me wonder what direction the next episode is going to take. I mean, is Izumi going to be pegged as another psychic? Is he going to be pegged as another parasite? Or is this something else? Or is the dude, like, sensing something different from Izumi, since we do know that Izumi and Migi are kind of a different type of existence compared to the other parasites, since they kind of are split between a parasite and a human. So, I wonder if it's also a different signal to him. Maybe that's why he's given that serious face. But, regardless of that, the episode as a whole, it served to give character development for Izumi and Migi, showcasing that Izumi actually can cry. He has emotions, and that right there is a very, very emotional part of this episode. Like, you definitely get feels when you're watching this episode, because seeing how Izumi, when there was an episode dedicated multiple episodes back about how Izumi couldn't cry, he had no more emotions, is he even human anymore, stuff like that, and to see how he finally broke down and cried in this episode, it just shows you that Migi, also the cells inside of him, is changing, and it shows you that Migi is also changing at a psychological level. So I can't wait to actually see what, like, development, you know, Migi and Izumi will have at the end of the series, because Migi is starting to gain these human emotions, and you see, you know, Reiko, how she kind of made Migi shocked when she did her decision in this episode with her motherly instinct. And so, once again, another great episode of Parasyte. I guess I want to end this review here. It's a rather short review, I know it is, but honestly, I'm really stressed, but I wanted to get this review out for all of you Chibits, because, I mean, you all deserve it, and I know some of you do want to see a review of Parasyte episode 18, so I decided to sit down and do another review. You all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.